I can't believe it. Moments like this are when I realize that this is all possible for me. Yo, holy shit. It's crazy being in an empty venue that's this.
It's ginormous.
I'm like the ultimate underdog with this show. I mean, I'm opening for Wu-Tang at a venue bigger than I thought I'd play in the next couple of years. I'm used to playing shows where I'm the opener and I have to make an impression and come out with like so much energy that people like all turn their heads and stuff like that. While at my headliner is kind of like, people are actually here for me, like, which was amazing. It's sort of like with this show, in a funny way, I'm like in my element now. Like, this is like the ultimate test of me being in my element performing, so. It's surreal, in a very weird way. So a few months ago, I played a headliner that was first headliner really that I ever played, sold out. Small, you know, an intimate venue, but it was like a huge milestone for me. And then it's like next thing I know, I'm opening for one of the most legendary and best hip hop groups of all time at one of the biggest venues in the city. I still think in terms of like, my friends are gonna like my stuff and stuff like that. But the fact that there are, people out there with credibility and whatever, like, that believe in me and help me do things and believe in me enough to help me get opportunities like this one that's like, I don't know if I'll ever get used to that. Yeah, that's an amazing feeling, for sure.
Okay, one more question.
Okay.
Are you fucking ready?
I am fucking ready! That's wild.
Curving them all, yo. I shouldn't be getting involved.
Yo, that's your name. That's your motherfucking name.
I'm gonna say no when I want. What do you want from me? Just want me. What do you think of me? If I say
that's so cool.
what do you want from me? Just want me.
That shouldn't, no. That's crazy. I just tagged you. I gotta take it.
What do you think of me? I think I'm gonna be mindless. I think I want you to go home.
Yeah. Hopefully. But she's still coming, but she's just gonna get here after we're done.
Yes. What time did that?
I got a rep. Subtly. Very subtle rep. So I'm trying to decide between the brown. This is probably what I'm gonna go with, or the yellow.
I like the orange one.
That's true. I wear the orange for the Halloween video.
This is what he does, right? He always brings multiple colors, and then at the last minute, he's always just like, the orange is what it's the orange one.
Maybe the yellow.
Oh, I thought this was a picture. I'm about to get crazy.
All of us got the hoodies on. Everyone's got a beanie except for me. I don't got a beanie on.
Wait. Just crop it out.
There you go. Yeah.
Just one player. What do you think of me if I say?
I thought you were performing.
Not John, but I kind of look like him, so I'm gonna do his show tonight.
How y'all doing?
What's up? You over there? Appreciate it. Hey, I appreciate you. All right, sweet. I'm ready.
It's only right you'd be the one to bring me down.
No, bro. I told you I was up here, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Wrong bird to the anthem. What the fuck they gonna say to you?
I don't know. I'm not.
Just live in the moment, man. Just live in the moment, bro.
Absolutely. When it hits you, is when you get the heat in your chest.
Yeah! Rome! Hey DJ Fabrizio!
Nothing painless. Been a minute since I wasn't in the background. Everything I've been thinking about, I put in line. Stare it down, am I pushing progress or pulling out? Yeah. Spend my time on this riddle. Paralyzed in some middle space. I wanna fiddle ways to avoid the wait. What the fuck is patience? Ask anybody with the limits racing. Money, age, a place to write, a place to face the facts. What it means to make it. Nobody wanna be the one that's still complaining, but I really need to reject the desperation. Squeaky wheel my way up the hill. Yeah, peace is not fear.
Thank y'all so much. Y'all good? Y'all just say hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Why the long face? Why the long face? Aren't you on your way home? Why'd you run away? Why'd you run away? Don't you see the raindrops? Why the long face? Why the long face? Aren't you on your way home? Why'd you run away? Why'd you run away? Don't you see the raindrops?
Make some noise for Fabrizio one time! Just sing the song with me, John! Let's go! Alright, is it cool if I take a picture with y'all before I leave the stage? Thank y'all so fucking much! My name's Jaylen Mugz. I'm Surreal. Love y'all. Thank you so much. Yeah!
Oh my god. How did you do that, dude?
Me and Matt trying to
I thought this was gonna be easier.
me and Matt were trying to start doing shows with it too. Oh really?
Oh my god, you're really struggling.
Did you lose it before you got it? Isn't this the part when it's all you would ever wanted?
And the fact that for this show, people as legendary as Wu-Tang and Redman have local acts playing on the show is incredible. And the fact that Feed the Scene was willing to, pitch to them, like, have these local acts perform, even if, my sound is different, you know what I mean? Like, 36 Chambers came out the year before I was born, so the fact that, like, I was invited to be a part of this and this sound and be a part of, like, what is absolutely, like, history with Wu-Tang is definitely that's probably, honestly, the hardest thing that's gonna, like, hit me. Like, that's like, crazy just to think about, that I'm a part of the show that they're on.
You're a part of history.
Oh my god, I can't say I'm a part of history.
It's okay, I'll say it.
This experience is once in a career because of the size, but in terms of what I'm used to when I perform on stage, it was like the same. It was like, you know, it's crazy because it's like, you feel like it's gonna be so incredibly different, but once you get out there, it's just you in front of people. Honestly, I feel like, I definitely feel very lucky and sort of grateful that it doesn't change. Like me playing in front of 200 people versus me playing in front of however many people were out there. And I think that's what shows me that like, okay, I can really just play in front of huge crowds and it's like, and I'm the same. I have the same performance. So, which I'm really glad. It was sort of like an opportunity for me to actually see that because I've never gotten an opportunity like this. So the headlining show and this are huge stepping stones to the point, they're almost kind of like checkpoints. And yeah, and I just passed that checkpoint. So it's a good feeling that'll be hitting me a little more and more over the next few days. Yeah. Thank you so much. I love you guys.
But being bitter never solved anything. I don't wanna feel bitter.
Ew, this is so gross. I thought it was cool. I thought it was confetti. This is all just ew. Look at your shoes.
Do you hear this?